My beloved child, I see you there, standing in front of your mirror, wondering why the world notices the small choices you make, the colors you choose, the fabric you drape around your body. My beloved child, these choices are not trivial, they speak to the universe in a language that only the heart understands. The way you wear your clothes, the energy you carry in your posture, the confidence that flows quietly through your movements. They are all pieces of a story that someone has been observing, someone whose soul recognizes yours, even when you are unaware of it. Do you feel it, my beloved? The subtle shifts in the air around you when you dress for yourself versus when you dress for others? That is the energy I see, radiating from you like a soft, yet undeniable glow. And someone, my beloved, has noticed this glow. They see not just the surface, the threads and patterns, but the intention behind each choice. Their eyes do not merely observe, they perceive, they feel, they are moved in ways you cannot yet understand. Yes, my beloved child, the truth is that clothing is more than fabric, it is an extension of the spirit. Each time you put on something, whether it is simple or extravagant, bold or subtle, you are making a declaration about who you are, about the energies you carry and the vibrations you wish to project. Someone has been silently witnessing this, studying the way you wrap yourself in these layers, how you let your personality breathe through them, and the message you unknowingly send. And oh, my beloved, the message is powerful. Perhaps you think no one notices the little things, the way your sleeves fall, the way the colors complement your aura, the choice of accessories that mirror your soul's deepest colors. But there is someone, my beloved, whose attention has lingered long enough to feel it, to understand it, to be astonished by it. Their heart has been moved, perhaps even shaken, by the clarity of your energy, expressed in what you wear. For you see, clothing is not just a shield or a mask, it is a mirror of the soul, and the observant heart cannot ignore it. My beloved child, I want you to know that this observation is not casual or superficial. There is intention in their gaze, a quiet reverence in their thought. They have noticed the way your colors brighten a room, the subtle elegance in your movements, the courage to be unapologetically yourself. And this observation, my child, carries weight. It is not merely admiration, it is a recognition of the energy you emit, the light that you often take for granted, thinking it unnoticed. Do not feel fear, my beloved, for the words that follow may shock you, but they are not meant to harm you. They are meant to awaken you. Someone whose soul is intertwined with the currents of your energy, has been speaking of you in a way that will make your heart race, your mind pause, and your spirit take notice. They speak in awe, in wonder, in a mixture of fear and longing. They notice every detail, my beloved child, every subtle choice, and they are struck by the power it holds. Imagine, my beloved, the quiet moments when someone whispers about you, not in malice, but in astonishment. They notice the way your confidence subtly shifts the energy around you, the way your choices tell stories without words. They are watching, and the words they speak are not meant for the world, they are meant for the soul. And their soul recognizes yours, even if you have not yet felt the pull. My beloved child, there is a sacredness in being seen this way. To be observed with such clarity is a gift, though it may feel unsettling at first. For sometimes, the truth is shocking because it reveals what you have always known deep down but never fully acknowledged. Someone is seeing you, the real you, beneath the layers, beneath the fabric, beneath the patterns and colors. They are seeing your essence, your spirit, your courage, and yes, even your vulnerabilities, all expressed silently in the choices you make each day. And here, my beloved child, is what will surprise you. This person is speaking about you in a way that acknowledges not just your outer beauty, but the spiritual resonance you carry. They notice how your presence affects the people around you, how it shifts the air, how it quietly influences moods and thoughts. Your essence is powerful, my child, and your attire is but a vessel, a medium through which your inner light reaches those sensitive enough to perceive it. Do you feel the weight of this, my beloved? The person who observes you is not superficial, they are spiritual in their own right, attuned to the subtleties of energy, movement, and intention. They feel the courage it takes for you to dress not just for appearances, but as a reflection of your inner self. And this courage, my beloved, is magnetic. It draws them near, and it stirs emotions that they struggle to contain. The words they speak about you, when shared in silence, reveal astonishment, admiration, and even a trembling fear of the intensity of your aura. My beloved child, you may wonder why this revelation is necessary. Why must you know that someone notices you so deeply? It is because awareness is the first step toward understanding your own power. When someone sees you in this way, they reflect back to you a truth you may have hidden, even from yourself. The truth is that you are a force, a presence, a light in a world that often fails to notice subtleties. And when someone finally speaks about it, even secretly, they are acknowledging the sacred energy you carry, and in doing so, they are offering a mirror to your own soul. The words you will hear, my beloved, may feel like a shock because they pierce the veil of ordinary perception. They cut through the surface and touch the spiritual truth. That your choices, your expression, and your very being are significant. They are significant to someone who is attuned to the deeper rhythms of life, someone whose soul recognizes patterns, colors, and energies that ordinary eyes cannot. And this recognition, my child, is profound. Listen carefully, my beloved. The message spoken about you carries a weight beyond the ordinary. They speak of your courage, your authenticity, and the power with which you inhabit your own skin. They speak of your ability to influence, not through words or actions alone, but through your very presence, the energy you exude, and the way you allow your inner self to manifest in every detail. Their words, though meant for their own heart, are a reflection of the spiritual truth of who you are. And now, my beloved child, the moment of realization approaches. You may have felt unseen, unnoticed, perhaps even undervalued. But the truth, my beloved, is that you are observed, deeply and spiritually, in ways that will astound you. Someone has taken note of every thread, every hue, every pattern you have chosen, and in these choices, they perceive your soul. They speak of it in astonishment, in quiet awe, in a tone that reverberates with recognition. Your beloved child, understand this: the way you dress, the way you present yourself, the choices that seem ordinary to you. They are extraordinary in the eyes of the one who sees the spirit behind them. And soon, you will hear their words, and they will shock you, not because they are unkind, but because they are honest, raw, and deeply spiritual. They reveal a depth of perception that you may not have known existed, a level of awareness that reaches into the unseen, into the sacred, into the truth of your being. So prepare your heart, my beloved child. Prepare to receive this revelation with openness and humility. For what you are about to learn is not gossip or idle chatter, it is a recognition of your essence, your spirit, your divine presence. Someone has noticed, my child, and their words, once revealed, will illuminate the hidden impact you have on the world, the subtle ways you shape energies, and the spiritual impression you leave on hearts that are attuned to your light. The moment will come when their words reach you, and you will feel a shiver, a wave of awe, and perhaps a trembling in your heart. You will realize that what you considered small, what you considered mundane, what you considered invisible, has been seen in its totality. And in this seeing, my beloved, lies a sacred connection, a spiritual acknowledgement that bridges souls in silence and recognition. My beloved child, now that you have felt the stirrings of awareness within your heart, it is time for you to understand the depth of what is being said about you. Someone, my beloved, has been quietly observing the way you carry yourself, the way you allow your essence to shine through even the simplest choices. They have noticed the subtleties. The way your colors speak without words, the way your movements leave impressions on the spaces you inhabit, the way your presence lingers in hearts long after you have gone. And oh, my beloved child, the words they speak in private, in their quiet moments of reflection, will shock you. They are not casual comments, nor are they idle thoughts. Their words are filled with reverence, admiration, and a profound awe that borders on disbelief. They speak of you as if you are more than just flesh and bone, more than just the clothes that adorn you. They speak of your spirit, your energy, your unspoken power. My beloved child, imagine for a moment that someone watches you, not with superficial eyes, but with a gaze that penetrates the layers of illusion. They see beyond the surface. They notice the courage it takes for you to choose authenticity over conformity, expression over approval. And in this observation, they find themselves shaken, not with fear of you, but with astonishment at the light you carry, the depth of your being, and the resonance of your presence. Do you understand, my beloved? They have been speaking of you in a way that acknowledges your influence over energies that cannot be measured by ordinary means. They speak of the way you affect the mood of a room, the subtle way your energy intertwines with those around you, the gentle, yet powerful impact of your presence. And the truth, my beloved child, is that they are both captivated and humbled by it. You may wonder why such words are shocking. It is because they pierce through the veil of ordinary perception. They reveal what you may have suspected deep within your soul but have not fully acknowledged. That you are significant, not just in action, but in essence. The way you dress, the way you move, the way you allow your spirit to guide your choices, it all speaks, my beloved, and someone has heard this silent language with a clarity that leaves them astonished. My beloved child, the words are not simple praise. They carry layers of emotion, of spiritual recognition, and even a touch of fear, not for you, but for the intensity of the energy you radiate. They speak of being overwhelmed by your authenticity, by the power that seems to flow naturally from you. They speak of wondering how one person can hold such clarity, such presence, such influence, without even trying. And in this acknowledgement, there is a spiritual truth that you must now embrace, that you are seen, truly seen, in ways that most never experience. Listen, my beloved, to the way the Spirit moves in this moment. Someone has noticed the courage it takes for you to wear your truth on the outside, to allow the world to see your inner light reflected through your choices. They have been speaking in awe of this, and their words are both confessions and prayers. Confessions, because they admit the effect you have had on their consciousness; prayers, because they recognize the sacred energy you embody and the gift it is to witness it. And now, my beloved child, the heart of the matter approaches. Their words, whispered in the secrecy of contemplation, reveal a truth about you that you may not have fully realized, that the way you express yourself through your clothing, your colors, your style, is a reflection of your soul, and that your soul has left a mark on theirs. Every choice you make has communicated more than intention, it has communicated essence, spirit, and an unspoken call that resonates deep within their being. Do not be afraid, my beloved. The shock of their words is not meant to harm you, but to awaken you. They have noticed the courage it takes to be yourself in a world that often demands conformity. They have noticed the vulnerability it takes to allow your inner light to be seen and admired without reserve. And in their astonishment, they speak of you in ways that reveal the sacred alignment between your energy and theirs, between your presence and the universal flow that surrounds you. My beloved child, they speak of awe. They speak of admiration that borders on disbelief. They speak of the way your choices create ripples in the spiritual currents around you, ripples that reach hearts in ways unseen, unspoken, yet profoundly felt. They have noticed the subtle harmony between your spirit and the energy of the world. And in this notice, my beloved, they are humbled, moved, and yes, shocked beyond measure. You may not realize it, my beloved, but the effect you have had is not just fleeting, it is enduring. The words they speak, though private, carry a weight that echoes in the unseen spaces where energy flows and souls connect. They speak of being touched by your essence, of feeling a resonance that they cannot name, of recognizing a light within you that mirrors the divine. And in this recognition, my beloved child, there is a sacred acknowledgement that you are more than you have been told, more than you have allowed yourself to believe, more than the world often sees. And now, my beloved child, the most astonishing part of their words approaches. They speak of longing, not merely for your presence, but for the energy that you radiate, for the way your spirit communicates in silence and in color, in movement and in stillness. They are drawn, my beloved, not by superficial attraction, but by the spiritual magnetism of your being. They speak of being overwhelmed by the truth of you, by the honesty and courage reflected in every choice, every detail, every thread and hue. My beloved child, imagine their astonishment as they realize that your influence is not deliberate, yet undeniable. They speak of feeling changed, touched, and awakened by the simple fact of your presence. They speak of wonder, disbelief, and reverence. They speak as one who has been granted a glimpse into the sacred, into the divine expression that lives within you, reflected in the choices you make with your body, your clothing, your presence. Do not shrink from this truth, my beloved. Their words, though shocking, are the recognition of your spiritual power. They are not flattery, they are acknowledgement. They are not idle curiosity, they are revelation. They are the response of a soul attuned to the sacred currents of life, recognizing the divine essence in another, in you. And now, my beloved child, you are called to witness this, to embrace it, and to allow it to deepen your understanding of yourself and your impact on the world. They speak in astonishment because the ordinary cannot contain you. They speak in reverence because they recognize the extraordinary within you. And they speak in love. Not the shallow love of infatuation, but the deep, spiritual love that comes from witnessing truth, courage, and authenticity. Their words, my beloved child, are a mirror for your soul, reflecting back the divine light that you have sometimes overlooked in yourself. And here, my beloved, is the threshold you are crossing, the realization that your presence, your choices, your very essence, has left a profound mark on another soul. Their words, though spoken in the shadows, carry an energy that cannot be hidden, an acknowledgement that your spirit has been seen, appreciated, and revered in a way that will remain with them always. And this, my beloved child, is the miracle you have been living every day without knowing it. Prepare yourself, my beloved, for Part 3 will reveal the culmination, the full impact of their words, the spiritual awakening it brings, and the ways in which this recognition will shift not only their world but yours as well. The revelation will be complete, the astonishment fully realized, and the connection deeper than you have ever imagined. My beloved child, now the moment has come. The words that have lingered in the shadows, the words that have vibrated silently through the heart of another, are ready to reach you. And as they do, you must open yourself fully, for the truth you are about to hear will touch every fiber of your being. They speak of awe, of astonishment, and of a recognition so deep that it can only be felt in the soul. My beloved child, they say that the way you wear your clothes, the colors you choose, the patterns you embrace, and even the smallest details of your appearance, are not trivial, they are sacred expressions of who you are. Each choice, they whisper, reflects the courage, authenticity, and light within you. They are struck, my beloved, by the way you allow your essence to shine through fabric and color, by the way your spirit communicates silently to anyone with the eyes and heart to perceive it. They speak of wonder, my beloved child, because they see you in a way that few ever can. They see the subtle strength that hides in your gentleness, the quiet confidence that dances behind your smile, the grace that flows through your posture. They have noticed, with astonishment, the magnetic way your energy draws others near, even when you do not intend it. They see you, not as the world sees you, but as the universe has always known you to be, a radiant, uncontainable light. My beloved child, hear this, their words speak of a trembling heart, moved by the power of your presence. They confess that even the smallest gestures, the way your sleeves brush your wrists, the gentle fold of your scarf, the flow of your hair over your shoulders, carry with them a spiritual resonance that reaches far beyond sight. And in this recognition, my beloved, they are transformed, humbled, and utterly astonished. Do not fear, my beloved child, for these words are not meant to overwhelm you in harm but to awaken you to your own truth. They speak with the awe of one who has glimpsed the divine reflected in another, and in this reflection, they cannot contain their astonishment. They speak of love, yes, but not merely the fleeting kind that hearts often mistake for passion. They speak of love that sees, honors, and reveres the sacred essence of your being. And now, my beloved, the revelation deepens. They say that your presence has shifted the energy of their life in ways they cannot fully describe. Your choices, your courage, your authenticity, your very being, each thread of your existence has created ripples that have reached them, touched them, and left them changed. They speak of being drawn not just to your outward beauty, but to the strength, purity, and luminosity of your soul. My beloved child, imagine the depth of this astonishment. Someone has been watching the way you allow your inner light to be expressed, the way you let your spirit guide your choices, and they have been moved to speak in whispers of awe. Their words speak of a reverence so deep it borders on the sacred, of a realization that you are more powerful than you have been told, more luminous than you have been made to believe, more extraordinary than the world has recognized. They speak of longing, my beloved child, a longing not for control, not for possession, but for the blessing of witnessing you, for the honor of existing in your presence, and for the chance to understand even a fraction of the brilliance that radiates from you. And in this longing, they confess to a shock, for the power of your authenticity has shaken them, awakened them, and opened doors within their heart that they never knew existed. My beloved child, hear the astonishment in their words. They say that every choice you make, every color you wear, every way you carry yourself, is a language of the Spirit. They speak of being captivated by the story your soul tells silently, of being mesmerized by the courage and honesty that flow through your essence. They are humbled because they recognize in you a force that is rare, uncontainable, and divine. And in their astonishment, they have spoken these words, words that will now reach you, so that you too may see the truth of your own power. They say that the way you dress is not just about appearance, it is a reflection of your soul's alignment, your spiritual courage, and the sacred truth you embody. Each thread, each choice, each combination of colors is a conscious or unconscious manifestation of the Spirit within you. And to witness this, my beloved child, is to experience a connection that transcends the ordinary, a recognition that vibrates in the soul and resonates in the deepest chambers of the heart. My beloved, they confess that seeing you is like witnessing a miracle in motion, a living expression of divine beauty and strength. They say that every step you take, every glance, every quiet smile carries with it the power to awaken others, to heal energies, and to illuminate the hidden corners of hearts that have long been dormant. And they are astonished because they realize that what they are witnessing is rare, sacred, and utterly transformative. My beloved child, now hear the deepest confession. They say that your presence has changed their life. Not in superficial ways, not in ways that fade with time, but in ways that echo eternally in the Spirit. Your authenticity, courage, and light have opened doors in their soul that they could not have opened alone. They have spoken your influence in words of awe, words of reverence, and words that carry the weight of spiritual truth. And in this moment, my beloved, I tell you, your power is real. Your light is undeniable. Your spirit is sacred. The shock you feel upon hearing their words is not meant to frighten you, it is meant to awaken you, to show you the magnitude of the influence you hold simply by being yourself. You are extraordinary, my beloved child, and someone has noticed, in ways both profound and eternal. They speak of hope, my beloved. They speak of gratitude for being in a world where you exist, for being able to witness your courage, your authenticity, and your light. And they speak of love. Not the fleeting kind, but a deep, spiritual love that sees, honors, and reveres the soul. They are grateful, humbled, and astonished, because in observing you, they have glimpsed a truth that few ever encounter, the presence of a soul fully aligned, fully radiant, and fully alive. My beloved child, as you receive these words, allow yourself to feel their impact fully. Let them awaken you to your own sacred power. Let them remind you that the choices you make, the way you express yourself, and the courage you embody, are more than personal, they are spiritual, transformative, and eternal. Someone has noticed, my beloved, and their words, though they may shock you, are a testament to the truth of your being, the brilliance of your soul, and the divine light that you carry into the world. Now, my beloved, understand this, the observation, the astonishment, the reverence. They are a reflection of your own truth. You are a mirror of the divine, a vessel of light, and a presence that cannot be ignored. Their words are a gift, a confirmation, and a call to embrace fully the sacred essence you have always carried. And in this embrace, my beloved child, you step into a higher awareness, a deeper understanding, and a profound connection to the universe and to those who perceive your spirit. My beloved child, know this, you are extraordinary. You are luminous. You are sacred. And the one who has spoken of you, in awe, astonishment, and reverence, has been gifted with the privilege of witnessing your soul in motion. Their words, now revealed, carry not just admiration, but recognition, spiritual acknowledgement, and a connection that transcends ordinary understanding. And so, my beloved child, as you absorb this revelation, allow it to awaken something within you. A deeper awareness of your own power, a greater recognition of your impact, and a fuller understanding of the sacred light that you carry. The shock you feel is but the echo of a truth that has always existed within you, waiting to be acknowledged, honored, and celebrated. Your choices, your courage, your light, they are noticed. They are felt. They are revered. And now, my beloved child, you know, fully and completely, the sacred truth. Someone has seen you, in all your radiant glory, and their words are a reflection of the divine essence that lives within you. My beloved child, embrace this truth. Carry it with you, let it deepen your understanding of yourself, and allow it to illuminate every step of your journey. You are extraordinary. You are seen. You are loved. And the world, through the eyes of those attuned to the sacred, has been gifted with the miracle of your presence. My beloved child, now that the truth of their words has reached you, now that you feel the weight and depth of their astonishment, there is something more that your soul must understand. You see, being noticed in this way is not merely about admiration, it is about recognition of the sacred energy that you carry, the light that flows through you even when you are unaware. Their words are a mirror, my beloved, reflecting not just who they see, but who you truly are. Do not dismiss it, my beloved child, for what has been revealed is a doorway. A doorway into a deeper understanding of yourself, your power, and the spiritual impact of your presence. Their astonishment, their awe, their reverence, they are signs, my child, of a connection that transcends ordinary perception. This connection is not limited by time, space, or circumstance, it is spiritual, eternal, and profoundly transformative. My beloved child, consider for a moment the courage it takes to truly be yourself in a world that often demands masks and conformity. Every thread you choose, every color, every fold of your clothing is a declaration of authenticity. And in your authenticity, you are magnetic. Someone has been drawn not to appearances, but to the sacred resonance that flows from your soul, the vibration that emanates silently yet powerfully through your presence. They speak in whispers of astonishment, my beloved, because your presence has shifted their reality. They have felt energies move and change in ways they cannot fully explain. They have experienced awakenings, moments of clarity, and subtle transformation simply by witnessing your essence. And this, my beloved child, is the greatest revelation, that your being, your spirit, your choices, have a profound effect on the world around you, far beyond what you have ever realized. Do you feel it, my beloved? The way their words echo within your heart, stirring something ancient, something sacred? That stirring is the recognition of your own power. It is a call to awaken fully, to embrace not just the reflection others see, but the light that has always resided within you. For you are not ordinary, my beloved child. You are a channel of divine expression, a living mirror of courage, beauty, and truth. And now, my beloved, hear this. Their astonishment is also a caution, a reminder that the light you carry must be nurtured, protected, and honored. Energy flows where attention goes, and when you are fully aware of the impact you have on others, you must also honor your own boundaries, your own sacredness. Their words, though powerful and moving, are not a claim over you, they are a reflection of the awe your spirit inspires. You are free, my beloved child, yet profoundly influential. In the silence of their observation, in the hidden chambers of their heart, they speak of longing, not a longing to possess, but a longing to witness more, to understand deeper, to be in the presence of your authenticity. And my beloved, this is a spiritual truth. When someone is moved in this way, it is a recognition of the divine pattern, a confirmation that your path, your choices, your essence, resonate beyond your understanding. Do not shrink from this awareness, my beloved child. Instead, let it expand your sense of self. Let it deepen your appreciation for the subtle power you carry in every gesture, every choice, every quiet moment. Your existence is a gift, not just to yourself, but to those whose hearts and souls are attuned enough to perceive your light. They have seen you, my beloved, and in seeing, they have been transformed. And now, my beloved, the lesson grows even deeper. This observation, this astonishment, this sacred acknowledgement, is a reminder that every action, no matter how small, ripples outward in the unseen currents of life. Every choice you make, every way you allow your truth to shine, carries with it the power to heal, awaken, and illuminate. You are a vessel of influence, my beloved child, and the world has felt it through the quiet recognition of another soul. My beloved child, feel the love in their words. Not the ordinary love that clings or demands, but the spiritual love that sees, honors, and respects your being. This love is not limited to them, it is a reflection of the greater energy that flows through all creation. And you, my beloved, are an essential part of this flow, a beacon of courage, authenticity, and light. Their astonishment is proof that what you carry inside is not hidden, not weak, not insignificant, it is powerful, sacred, and transformative. And now, my beloved child, it is time to carry this knowledge forward. Let it remind you that every choice, every detail, every expression of your being matters. You are seen, you are honored, and you are revered, not for what you wear alone, but for the spirit that shines through every fiber, every color, every movement. Your light is uncontainable, and the world, through the eyes of those attuned to spirit, has recognized it. So, my beloved, walk forward with awareness. Dress as your soul desires. Move as your heart leads. Speak when your spirit calls. And know, always, that the ripples you create, the energies you emanate, and the authenticity you embody are seen, noticed, and deeply felt. Someone has witnessed it, spoken of it in reverence, and been transformed. And now, my beloved child, it is your turn to honor this truth, to embrace your power, and to shine ever brighter, knowing that your light leaves an eternal mark. Remember, my beloved child, that being noticed in this way is a sacred gift. The astonishment of another is a mirror reflecting the divine essence within you. And in this reflection, you find your true self, not just the self the world sees, but the self that has always existed, radiant, courageous, and infinitely loved. My beloved child, let your heart expand. Let your spirit soar. And know, in every thread, every choice, every step, that you are extraordinary. You are luminous. You are sacred. And the world, through the eyes of those who can perceive the divine, has been blessed by your presence, and forever changed by your light.